Alright guys, it's Shalom with the Paradox Gaming Network, and today we're not even going to do Archeage 101. We're going to do Archeage 301. We're going to talk Bards, and we're going to talk Bards in 4.5. And I am wicked excited, because let me tell you, I played Bard all the way back in Final Fantasy XI, and it was its own thing. It wasn't like this add-on. It was like you were a bard and you were the master and commander of your known universe, and you had a lot of stuff you could bring. And we finally get that in Archeage. I'm going to talk about bards. I'm going to talk about bard builds. I'm going to talk about how bards are built right now and how they're used. And then I'm going to talk about bards in 4.5. And then I'm going to show you all the bard skill changes, because whether you are a bard or you're using Songcraft or you're fighting someone with Songcraft, you need to know these changes, because these are unbelievable. Again, this is a 300 level class because this show is highly opinionated. Don't come back to me and be like, Jalan, Archeage 101. I'm going to be like, nope, this show's a 301 because I want to share my opinions. So Bards today. You got Songcraft. And what does almost every single person who is a bard end up taking? They end up taking Vitalism, because a bard's job is to buff, heal. And to heal, you need Vitalism. And you usually need a healing weapon. That's if you're playing a bard. If you're using Songcraft, that's different. If you're a bard, you generally have a healing weapon. And then you generally get pigeonholed into Cleric. Just like I said with the healers video, bards generally get pigeonholed into clerics. They're there to be buff totems, to give the 3 big buffs, to throw the songs, spot heal as needed. There's really not a big difference between a primary healer and a bard right now in Archeage 4.0. You can play Caretaker if you want to be defense. You can do some tanking. You can be a Confessor if you want to be stealthy, ninja-like. But the truth of the matter is you really get pigeonholed into being Songcraft, Vitalism, something other. But what about bards tomorrow? Let me show you the first build. This is it. This is a bard. Songcraft. And you're like, Jalan, you've been working a little hard there, buddy. I need 2 more skill trees. What do I take to be a bard? And my response to that is, you tell me what you want. First of all, how do you want to get your utility? Do you want to get that in Oromancy with Warding Light? Do you want to have like anti-mage stuff? Do you want to be not taken down by a mage? Do you want to take Shadowplay to be sneaky? Maybe some of those bigger hits in Shadowplay? Do you want to take Witchcraft and have CC for days? Or do you want to take Occultism, have Spears, Crows, some other tricks that Occultism got? Okay, and now tell me, how do you want to be mobile? Do you want to be mobile with Teleport? Do you want to be mobile with Backdrop? With Mirror's Warp? With Shadow Step? You tell me what you want, because you're going to be primary barding. You can be anything you want. You can be Songcraft, Oromancy, Witchcraft. You can be Songcraft, Shadowplay, Occultism. You can do bard now any way you want because of the changes. But you're like, Jalan, I don't want to be a bard. I just came here to talk about Songcraft. I just want Songcraft as a utility tree. Yeah, Songcraft is going to bring you tons of utility. You want direct damage? You don't even need to take your own trees passive, because nobody does more damage than a bard. Bard does 30% of your health, one shot. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter what your resists are, what your mitigations are. You get hit by a bard's combo, that's 30% off the top. You want to stack extra critical damage? You got Deadly Refrain and Zeal. I'm going to show you that. Healing support, Ode and Healing Him. And you're like, Jalan, I don't want to use a healing weapon. Guess what? You don't have to. I'm going to show you. You can be a healer now with Songcraft. Doesn't matter what you have. You want some CC? There is no better CC in the game than the one that comes out of Songcraft. Indirect damage, you got Dissonance. I can take off your shield. I can take off your offhand weapon. If you're using a shield and I take that off, I purge your readout. Now, I'm not going to show you guys all that stuff right now, but I'm going to link to a video or a Twitch that I did. I'll try to hit the time index. You want to do indirect damage? How about I cost you 15% of your physical and magic defense? How about I charm you and I play some songs, and that reduces it even more? How about Battle Him? It doesn't do indirect damage to you, but it certainly buffs my damage. Oh, and Songcraft even has mobility. It has Pursuit. So this tree is going to give you so much goodness, and then it's going to give you just a little bit of mobility on top of that. So let's get into it. Major skill changes. Major. Let's talk. Okay, so first things first, let me show you a couple of things. Let me show you. First of all, let's get the easy one out of the way. Let's talk Pursuit, right? My move speed is 5.8. Now, that's not fast enough to get away from the guy that's chasing me. Double time. It's not Pursuit, it's double time. I hit double time. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think that opened up the gap. Imagine if I threw a teleport on top of that, a Comet's Boon. I'm getting away. Front flip backdrop. I'm going to open up a distance you're not going to be able to catch me. So that one got out of the way. And I know people are going to look at this one, they're going to like Battle Him. Jalan, that's Grief's Cadence. This is actually the positive side of Whirlwind's Blessing that got moved out of Vitalism. Throw this bad boy down. And in this game now, 4.5, it's all about that attack speed. Look at that. Attack speed plus 350, move speed plus 30. You know, that's up, and then, you know, I'm at 7.5, and I got to get away. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I hit 18. I know it's only for 2 seconds, but that opens up some distance. Now, where to start? Let's start. I'm going to take stuff off the bar as we show it, so I'm going to get rid of that. Make sure I don't miss anything. Now, what did I say about healing, right? Look at this. Plays a healing song that instantly restores 1178 health to an ally. That's with a Great Club in. You're like, yeah, Jalan, when you put in any other weapon, that's going to suck. Okay, let me just not have any weapons in, right? 1123. Plays a healing song that restores 3225 over the duration. I don't have a healing weapon in. I don't have any weapon in. So now, say I want to be, you know, a primary bard, but I want to be able to do damage. I'm going to do 3225, and that's with a scepter in. That's healing on a whole new level. I need a mage weapon. I guess that's going to be my next thing. I need a mage weapon because I'm going to primary bard because I'm going to have too much fun with this. I'm going to take those two off. Now, if you want crit, obviously if you want crit, take Zeal. It says 75 right now. It's only 60, confirmed by Quill. He just hasn't had a chance to change it yet. It's only 60%. But it can proc off of anything. Absolutely anything. What do I even have in here? Okay, so I am dueling this alt of mine, and I'm going to throw Mana Stars out. There's the proc. There's the Zeal, 60%. It's right on the buff. It's wrong on the tooltip. That doesn't matter. That's your rapid strikes, your triple slash, your endless arrows. Doesn't matter. Just remember, it does go on a cooldown. It will go on a cooldown. I'm going to just keep plucking away at this guy. I got no weapon in. It doesn't ever tell you what the cooldown is. It's 12 seconds. No way to see it in game. One more time. Just going to ping away at this guy. See if I can get that to proc. There you go. You see the Zeal procs right up here. So, if you just want extra damage, you only have to spend 8 points now. This is now an 8-point passive, not a 10. Pretty good deal. Now, I'm gonna take this Deadly Refrain. Just watch this. Just watch this go up. So all my crit rates. What you're looking for? This is gonna give me Rhythm, which is gonna increase crit rates by 1%, decreasing all Songcraft cooldowns. Now I can get this two ways. I can take Discipline Performance, which is the 6-point passive, and my songs are going to give me Rhythm. Or I use it. I have 3 stacks. Because I have this, it gives me 3 stacks when using Deadly Refrain. Totally worth it in my opinion. Because now I do it again, and I'm at 6 stacks. Ready? It's going to go all the way up to 15 stacks. And you notice the cooldown's getting shorter each time. Now my cooldown's 5 seconds. I'm going to do it again. My cooldown's still 5 seconds. That's the problem with 0.4 second cooldowns. One more time. My cooldown's 4 seconds. I am at 15% extra crit rate. Ranged crit rate. Major crit rate. Healing crit rate. Melee crit rate. Now, Say I'm barding. Once I throw this up, I just put this into my rotation. The same way that I would have put up thwart stacks in the past. Just keep putting this up. You're going to see it 19, 18, 17, it up 19. Songs are going to put it back up. That's huge, guys. That's 15% crit rate right on the top for you. Now, what does that mean? That means, you know, you're playing this song, you're playing this Ode to Recovery. Well, it can crit. So you could stack a whole lot of crit heal stuff like I happen to have on Jalan on the main server. It's just going to help your heal on it. It's going to help your damage. It's going to help everything. So remember I said, what do you want to add? Well, imagine I'm rolling. I'm at 15 stacks, and I'm at 15 stacks to that, and somebody jumps in here in the middle, right? And I have spears. I have crows. I have damage stuff. It's going to hurt. Big crits. Now, he's up to 15%. Now you'll notice, switch over, you can see he is targeting me. Now what is the greatest CC ever? The greatest CC is me preventing somebody from targeting. Now I'm going to do a quick camera switch real quick. I'm going to show you the tooltip. Unleashes a magically enhanced wave of sound, inflicting sonic wave on all enemies. Affected enemies lose their current targets and cannot select new targets for 5 seconds. 5 seconds. You can't do nothing. 5 seconds. So what you're going to see me do, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to quick Alt-Tab. Target dropped. No target. I cannot target. That 5 seconds is forever in PvP. Let me show you a combo that's going to be even worse. Absolutely worse. I have Resonating Harmony. Dissonance also now inflicts Resonating Harmony, reducing the target's max health by 30% for 8 seconds. Let me go set this alt up real quick, and then let's do a test. Alright guys, so what I have here is I have an alt set up. I want you to watch this readout. So this character is going to pop readout, then I'm going to Alt-Tab real quick. So readout is popped. I Alt-Tab. There's 12 seconds left on this readout. I throw Dissonance. Watch what happens. The readout's gone. Their health drops to 7441. And then on the way out the door, Dissonance still does a 1200 point attack. It disables their left-hand weapon for 6 seconds. Does damage on the way out the door. Does not stop ongoing skills. Startling Strain does not stop ongoing skills. So I'm going to show you what happens when you put a Scepter in with Songcraft, because now look at the difference. Let me take this off again real quick. The Ode to Recovery is going to heal 3225 up at the top. It's going to do... Get another duel going. So what's going to happen is it's going to heal for 3225, and it's going to inflict 300 to 400 magic damage per second on a charmed target. Watch what happens when I put in an actual magic weapon. 824 to 897 continuous magic damage. Now, this isn't even putting anything else in. What I'm going to do is I want to make sure that we do this when we're going to show all the songs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through real quick. I'm going to Dissonance, Discord, Charm, and then start singing. Now I know what you're going to say. Well, Jalan, you could get rolling up with those songs. But the problem is Discord is going to break my cycle. Excuse me. Is going to break my cycle. So I'm just going to do it as a wraparound. Now watch this poor character. Watch the number of debuffs this poor character is about to get. And this poor... Look at that. Boom. Goodbye. Boom. They're done. Because they are taking 800 damage a second. And let me show you all the things that happened to this poor character. All the things that happened. Because they were charmed. their physical and magic defense was reduced by 50%. But I reduced it 15% already with the Discord on the Dissonance target. So that's 65% damage defense reduction. And then I'm doing 1,000 a hit. Now, is it going to be that big when you face a character that has, major defenses? No, it's not going to be that big. But you can weave other spells in and out. You can put instants in. You can weave an instant in between songs as long as you get all your songs rolling up. It's hard to do with 4. You don't really have enough time to do with 4. But if you're only playing 3 of the songs or even 2 of the songs, you're doing just defense and health as a constant drain. Throw a chain lightning in there. Throw an instant, instant whatever. You could do this with archery as well. Doot, throw an arrow. Doot, throw another arrow. Or throw a bunch of arrows and go right back to it. This is big. That you reduce enemies' def pen by 10% if they're under dissonance. This is another big one. Ode to Recovery, if they're charmed and under dissonance, 30% healing received decrease. You are going to reduce their skill damage by 20% and their accuracy by 10%. And then you're going to slow them and you're going to reduce their attack speed. This is big time stuff for Bards. I'm stoked. Somebody on Conviction, give me a magic weapon. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. Alright guys, and that's what I have on Bards today. Here's all a bunch of different sources for that. Don't bother trying to copy it. I'll put it all in the description below for you. As always, here's all the different ways to get in touch with me. Thank you so much from me to you, to all of you that are making the Paradox Gaming Network what it is. We are having a great March. Big time numbers on YouTube. Huge numbers on Twitch. If you need me, if you need more help, get me on Discord. Jalon #8446 or jump in my Discord. Join me for Twitch Archeage 101 live Friday afternoons or Tuesday, Wednesday. I haven't settled on a date yet. If Tuesday or Wednesday is better for Archeage Night School, put a comment below. And then I couldn't do what I do without all my generous sponsors, all of my Twitch subscribers, but really to these people here, Jonathan Bentley, my co-producer, Jay Wirt, my associate producer, and Carrie, who's one of my Patreon supporters. Carrie, if you want your producer title, just let me know. You pay the money, so you have the right to have producer on your name. Just let me know if you want that. But thank you guys. They're the guys that make it possible for me to give out so much Apex. And I want to reiterate, guys, I am not procrastinating. I am hard at work for you. I'm going to get these 2 videos out tonight. Then I'm going to prep for Friday's show. And then this weekend, it's going to be research. I will be hitting it hard all weekend. If there's something specifically you want to know, make sure you put a comment in the comments below. And hey, hit that subscribe button. Talk to you later. Hey, you. Yes, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Hit that subscribe button. Watch a couple of more videos. Go check out our website.